Hello and welcome to another tutorial on my channel, Create by Kay. The yarn I'm using today is from this brand in color my hook is 3.5, but you can use a 4mm as well. I go with my slip knot. And now I chain multiple of 2. 1, 2, again, 1, 2, again, 1, 2. For a 1, I'll go in each chain and make a loop and keep that loop on my hook. This loop belongs to the first chain. Now what I need to do is to skip that one and to go to the second chain, grab the yarn, make a loop. And what I do is I go with my fingers like this, and then I do something like this, and in this way they are the same height. Then I go with this finger to keep them in that way. And now I move to the next one. Grab the yarn, make a loop, go with my fingers, do something like that, go back with my finger right there to keep them, and then move to the next one, and the next one. And my last one. Now to complete row 1, what I do with the last one, I just go with my fingers and just keep it like that. If not, when I grab the yarn, you see it's already smaller than the other ones. So I just make it the same high, go with my fingers right there to keep it, and then grab the yarn, pull through the first loop. Now I have a loop right here. I make sure it's not too tight. And then I grab the yarn, pull through that loop and the next one, that loop and the next one, that loop and the next one, and like this until I'm done with all of my loops. For row 2, I have this loop who belongs to this one right here. Now to the next 2, which is this and that, I go with the yarn like this, then I go in both of them, lift the yarn, go with my fingers right there to keep the yarn like this, then I grab the yarn and I pull through the 2 and I make a loop. Now between this and that is a space, so I go with my hook, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, and I go back, and I have 3 long loop. Then to the next 2, go with the yarn like this, go in the next 2 loops. That's my fridge, I'm sorry for the noise. Then I go with my finger right there, grab the yarn and pull through. Then again, between right here, I go and make my long loops. Yarn over, go back with another long loop. To the next 2, go like this with my yarn, go in both of them and make a loop. Then again between, I go and make 1, yarn over, go back, 2, and I have 3 loops. To the next one, to the next 2, sorry, go like this and make a loop and repeat. I did a chain to the two of them. Now right here I go with my hook, make a long loop, then yarn over and go back with another long loop. Then here I go in the both loops like this and make a loop. To complete row 2, I grab the yarn and I pull through the first loop, and again I keep that loop to make sure it's the same height like the other ones. Grab the yarn and pull through one loop, and now I pull through the 3 loops, long loops I just made it right there. So this loop and the next 3 loops, then again pull through that loop and the next one, then the next 3, 1, 3, 1, 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 3 and 1. I pull through the 3 and now pull through 1 and to the last one. For row 3, make this loop a little bit longer, and this loop belongs to this one, and then I have 1 and then I have the 3. So what I do is I go like this with the yarn, then I go in 1 loop and then the 3 loops. Do this with the yarn, grab the yarn and I pull through and make a loop. Now between is a space, so I go right there, grab the yarn, make a long loop, yarn over, go back with a long loop, and now I have again 1 loop and then the 3 loops, and I repeat what I did here. Go with the yarn like this, go in 1 loop and then the 3 loops, do like this with the yarn, keep it right there, grab the yarn and pull through all of them. Then between I go and make a loop, yarn over, go back with another loop, and I repeat all the way. Now to right here I go with the yarn, go to 1 and to 3, the yarn in this way, and I pull through and make a loop. Now here in this space I go and make a loop, yarn over and I go back, and then here down, go right there and the other one, grab the yarn and make a loop. And to complete row 3 is exactly how I complete row 2. Grab the yarn and pull through the first loop, then pull through that loop and the next 3, pull through 1, pull through 3, I pull through 1 and now pull through 3, again 1 and again 3, 1 and 3, and now I pull through 3, pull through 1 and again the last one, and I will go and I will repeat a row 3 over and over.